finding out here at work because someone had shown us that he had 3 gold medals around his neck, or he went to Egypt and got this trophy. They weren't coming from his social media or coming from his mouth. He'd go missing for a couple of days. He wouldn't be in the gym or wouldn't be at work. And you're like, oh, wonder where he is. And then you'd find out the next week he was winning competitions in another country, or he went to Russia and fought a Russian pro in his own backyard and beat a Russian pro up. This is the kind of stuff that honestly, for me to comprehend doesn't make sense, because you do it for you, number one, and you do your achievement. Once you've made that achievement and kicked that goal, is that it's like you've just ticked off another list, you know what I mean? And you do it for yourself. A lot of people will be coming up, bragging about the belt, showing it off, walking around town. Like, we see it every day, right? Like, we see this stuff. Tell me where you get your humbleness from. Why are you so humble?
My grandmother.
Yeah.
My father made me tough. My father will warn me. You see, now I wake up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's my father.
Yeah.
If you wake up late, your backside is hot.
Yeah.
And then I go to school, I can sit. You know, you sit on the side because it's hot.
Yeah.
My discipline.
Yeah.
This is one thing. I thank God for this. I used to cry and say he doesn't like me, but he was preparing me.
Yeah.
Even we had some little talk. He prepared me for his death. So I didn't really cry. This guy was so smart.
Yeah.
He made me tough. And now humbleness, a little bit from my mother, but mostly from my grandmother.
Right.
My grandmother, she introduced me to this. I'm not religious, understand, but I fear God a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the notion that God is there.
Yeah.
He allowed me to do everything that I want to do.
Yeah.
My grandmother is super religious.
Yeah.
We will wake up every early, deep in the village, park right there, walk kilometers to go to church. You know, it's nice, cool, you know. She said, don't do this, son, don't do that, don't do like this. Hey, did you give water to the neighbor? Did you all this kind of cool stuff? Don't talk, don't show off, this kind of thing.
Right.
And I think it was beautiful. I like this kind of thing. You know,
of course.
When I see really someone showing off, I don't really like it. We don't click.
Yeah.
But when you play cool, I feel like we have a connection.
Yeah.
So this is like vanity.
Yeah.
You get, okay, I have it, so what?
Yeah.
Am I going to die with this? Now, this is my mother talking to me. I'm a kid.
Yeah.
You stay right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, if you're watching me, you have a kid, I think you have to teach it. This is the thing you have to teach. Whatever we have, money, that's nothing. If you don't have the heart, I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So when you say, I don't talk about, why should I?
Yeah.
It's a trophy. It's a medal.
Yeah.
This is vanity. Do it say at one day on my lifespan? No. Will it stop my hair from getting gray when I get old? No. But what did I do when I had it? That's why you see when I have stuff like this, I want to laugh with a cleaner.
Yeah,
have a photo with them that they remember one thing. They get inspired.
Yeah.
I like this stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. And that's you know, that's a big attribute to you. And I think that's, you know, I said it last week when I said we were going to do this podcast, is that you might not even realize, but like a lot of people, especially in here, but no one will ever tell you to your face, because I guess this is society, but a lot of people watch what you do, the way you move, just the things you do, and it's inspiring. Do you know what I mean? And I'll tell you my account of you, where I sort of went, fuck, this guy's different for me, is that I would be I pull up at 4:30 every morning to the gym to start my day, and his car was already here, like, and it looked like it'd been there a couple of hours previously, and the gym doesn't open until 5 o'clock, so most of us sit around and just wait for the gym to open. And then, you know, everyone's sort of tired when you walk in smack 5 o'clock, and I'd see this guy go to the bathroom. First thing, he'd be going to the bathroom, and I'd walk in and he'd be there, and you were washing your clothes in the sink.
Yeah.
And I asked one day, I saw it for a couple of weeks, and I never asked. Maybe it was like, whatever, sweaty clothes in the back, whatever. And then I asked, I said, bro, you all good? And you're like, yeah, no, you said this to me. I'm choosing to live in my car now. I gave my apartment away, and I said, I was like, what the fuck? What confused me? I said, why? Because I'd look at your car and I'd see all your books, because you read a lot and you do a lot of stuff like that. And that's, I admire that about you. But you had all your books like a library on your front of your dash, and you were washing your clothes, and you said, yeah, I gave my apartment away, bro, because I don't want to get too comfortable in life. And I said, what do you mean? And he's like, I need to harden myself up again. You said I've lost that little bit of hardness here in my heart. So I want to remind myself. And I was like, I walked out of there and I went, fucking wow. Like for you, like for us to live in Dubai, which we're pretty lucky to make a living, to earn money, you can get carried away. We see a lot of people get carried away, but it seems like you have reminded yourself, you bring yourself back down to earth a lot. You might start getting to a level and you're like, actually, no, live down here again. And that doesn't mean you're not appreciative of everything around you, but you're also reminding yourself where you came from. Yeah.
Yeah. I am a guy from the ghetto, from the slum.
Yeah.
I don't want to fool myself tomorrow and start saying, oh, I'm out of there. That's my roots.
Yeah.
I have to keep it with me forever. Yeah. Doesn't mean I want to be miserable in the life. No. Now, yes, I slept in my car for many years. Maybe you didn't know. As soon a lot. Just recently, I decided to say, okay, fine. The little secret, because you brought it up, I don't want to get too confident, but I have people that I look up to, that I take care of. You know, I have a foundation. This is secretly where most of my money go.
Okay.
And when you see me, I take the plane, I travel. On the face, I go to discover the wonders and all of this stuff, but I go to meet the guy in the background.
Right.
I want to have a moment, a smile with them, and tell them that I was there. You know, the orphan and the guy who are really suffering. I want to tell them, hey, I was there, tried to work. But this I don't post.
Yeah.
I post other stuff like the normal travel.
Yeah.
So most of my money I go there. I'm sleeping, I have a bed, I have the AC, the TV. Like, so what?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then what? You get me? Comfortable? No. Why? Guys are out there, they're really struggling. Man, I just feel bad. You know, if I could do something for this guy, I would really do. But I just do what I can do. So I have to sacrifice living in the flat and go back to my car.
Yeah.
I have a back pain, like you have a position. Imagine summer in Dubai.
No, bro.
It's really, these are some experience that really make you tough.
Yeah.
You cannot imagine.
But do you do it for that purpose? I mean, with who you're growing into be as well, right? So everyone grows every year, and which normal people should. There's levels that you grow, you get more mature. With the level you're at now, obviously, do you do this stuff to bring yourself back to a reality that you don't want to ever forget? Or do you, because I get what you're 100% get what you're saying, but with a platform like you have now, there's definitely ways that you can be even more of an inspiration to these people, you know, instead of going back to your roots, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like you need to feel that suffer so you can feel what they feel? Or are you doing it just to give that reality check to yourself and say, okay, listen, never forget.
I think comfort is for women need to be comfortable, but men no.
Okay.
This is what I believe.
Yeah.
I just grew up like this. You know, when you sleep too much, my father would send your brother or my sister pour water on the mat.
Yeah.
And you have to sleep on the same mat for a week.
No,
It doesn't go under the sun.
Yeah. So you're not comfortable.
That's where you learn that sleeping too much is not good.
Yeah.
If you sleep there 2 days, you have like stubborn rushes.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
So I have to, and I loved it. You know, if I sleep too much, I have a back pain.
Yeah.
I have a headache. It's just like a habit to me. And comfort zone is, I believe, not good.
Yeah.
I don't like too much to become that. Sometimes I don't really eat nice food.
Yeah.
I eat like really random stuff.
Yeah.
To get, and first thing, it keep me healthy.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to the fancy food and stuff, it makes you fat or whatever. But this, I eat vegetable. I remember one of my friends said, bro, are you a rabbit? I said, well, that's a rabbit that get the six pack. And you looking at me now like this. Go rabbit too and become like me. So this little thing might get me back to the reality of life.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not religious, I say it again, but I fear God. And I read a lot, like you said.
Yeah.
I read the Torah.
Yeah.
I read the Quran.
Yeah.
I read the Bible.
Yeah.
I read the Vedas. I read the book of Buddha.
Yeah.
All this stuff is on my table. I
Yeah,
read all
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Why? Because I like to learn.
Yeah.
I love knowledge.
Yeah.
And what did I get from there? It's one thing, that life is short.
Mm-hmm.
We all die.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, bro, you're not going to go down there with it. You're going to live it there. Now prepare yourself of living humble. Look, today, thanks to God, I can eat what I can. Right? I'm not eating in the garbage like I did before. But still, if I can eat what I can, I want to pull someone out.
Yeah.
With my story. So I live Mahatma Gandhi saying, my life is my message. When I sit down and tell you my story, you're going to look at me and say, wow, you did this? I say, yeah, I did it. Now I want you to do the same and pull yourself out of there.
Yeah.
If you pull yourself out of there, you pull a lot of people out of there. This is pretty much what I went to Egypt. My competition was in the 5-star hotel. They give you one room and a bed and everything. I look at the bed. I slept on the floor. It was too nice for me. Too comfortable.
Yeah.
The maid will knock at the door every single 5 minutes, check everything aside, change the bed sheet. I slept on the floor. The last day we did a couple of 5 or 3 days. She came back, she realized everything was there. She looked at me. I knew she was asking questions.
Where's this guy sleeping?
But I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nice stuff in the fridge. I never touched it.
Yeah.
I would drink water, simple. Yeah, I wanted to keep myself like, no, this is not my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't need this stuff.
Now, okay, so you've 100% like materialistic things, everyone can do without them. We don't need certain things. But you've to this date, up to this age, grafted, you've worked your ass to get off where you're at now. Do you ever want to just go, you know what, I deserve to be at where I'm at, so you can enjoy these little things?
I think I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Now look, everybody who does boxing or whatever sport, they want to be champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at me in the fitness modeling competition. Every division, I win something.
Yeah.
What do I have special?
Yeah.
I don't even train for those stuff specifically like guys do. They spend money on protein. I don't take protein shake, no supplement.
Yeah.
I just go there and stand like this, getting bored. And they call me first place. This is a blessing, brother. I don't think I deserve. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
This is a blessing. Now, turning up, we go to boxing. I took the WBO in Ghana last year. And now this year, I have the luck of grabbing the WBO, one of the top belt in the world.
Yeah.
And what do I do so special? Other guys train. Yeah, you say I train. This is true. I break my body. I punish myself. I live like a monk. But I believe that still I'm lucky. I'm really lucky because everybody wants this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, it's coming to me.
Yeah.
Well, do I deserve it more than the other guy? No. Thank God for this. This is what I believe.
Right place, right time, I guess, right? So let's I mean that his story so far, someone needs to make. I hope someone listens to this, because like I said, I want you. I think you're more than all of this stuff. That you're one of those guys who is more than all of this, and your story needs to be told. I'm glad we're telling it here, but for people to hear this and be inspired to get out of whatever hole they're in is huge, right? And that's what I hope going forward for you, your message is, and that's what you're going to be working to is, like you said, inspire people around you. Like you said, you don't have to end just here. Your life doesn't end just here. There's so much more to it. Okay, so we've answered a few questions that I've written down. So let's go to some of the final ones. Does anything scare you?
Yeah. Failure of not doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Now, boxing is a vehicle to me.
Yeah.
My dream now is to become world champion.
Yeah.
Look, I wanted to have a rematch with Mo Ali, but my ranking is too much for him now.
Right.
He's way behind me now, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't care about him no more.
Yeah.
I look now up to the other guy. You know, Christoph Lowaski.
Yeah.
He's been a world champion. I want to fight this guy.
Yeah.
I like him. He's tough. He knocks guys out.
Yeah.
I fantasize about.
Yeah.
So I want to fight him.